Welcome back, viewers. Now, the political temperature in Telangana, that is poll-bound, of course, has been only rising. Now, the Prime Minister has made another statement at this point in time, in fact, a massive claim, which has opened up the Pandora's box, really. Addressing an election rally in Nizamabad, the Prime Minister has said that Chief Minister KCR has approached him after the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation elections and expressed interest in actually joining the NDA. But he says he personally refused this proposal. Now, the Prime Minister, meanwhile, has also gone on to say that BRS chief was willing to extend full support to the NDA in order to ensure that his son, KT Ramarao, becomes the next Chief Minister, and even sought his blessings for the same. Now, the BRS has hit back at the Prime Minister, calling his claims as mere lies and adding that they can stoop to any low for political gains. And next time around, when a meeting like this happens with the Prime Minister, they'll actually walk in with a camera. Firstly, let's listen to what the Prime Minister had to say.
जब हैदराबाद म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन का इलेक्शन हुआ, भारतीय जनता पार्टी 40-45 सीटें जीत करके आ गई। 48 किसी को बहुमत नहीं मिला। केसीआर को सपोर्ट की जरूरत थी। मुझे कहने लगे कि आपके नेतृत्व में देश प्रगति कर रहा है, हम भी एनडीए का हिस्सा बनना चाहते हैं, आप हमें एनडीए में शामिल कर दीजिए। मैंने कहा आगे क्या? बोले हैदराबाद में म्युनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन में हमारी मदद कर दीजिए। मैंने केसीआर को कहा आपके कारनामे ऐसे हैं, मोदी आपके साथ जुड़ नहीं सकता है।
Next time any chief minister has to visit Prime Minister Modi to represent their state issues, maybe a chief minister should have a camera with him. Otherwise, Modi can go to any extent and lie that it had political vested interest, which was not. So to prove Narendra Modi was a liar, maybe a chief minister should take a camera and go, because between two individuals also, conversations regarding development of states, Modi can change a narrative for his political means.
Well, NV Subhash from the BJP is with us. We also have Mr. Dinesh Chaudhary from the BRS. Let's, take this across to the BJP, because the Prime Minister opened up this particular issue today. Mr. Subhash, interesting election this is going to be, because while on one hand, Congress and the BRS has been time and again saying that BJP just got lucky, during the municipal body elections in Hyderabad, this time it's not going to be anywhere close to that sort of a performance. But the BJP here is, opening up various issues. And this is a very interesting topic that the Prime Minister has, really spoken about.
Exactly. See, there is a very clear and evident that, the Bharatiya Janata Party and the BRS are not, just going together, because the Congress Party always claims that we are always together. So after the municipal elections in Telangana and then the subsequent elections, the by-elections, the Congress did not fare well. They have lost deposits, but Bharatiya Janata Party has managed to win, handsome in the municipal elections and in the by-elections. The Congress is just nowhere to see. So, the BRS always sees a potential threat. The Congress is the potential threat. That's why they wanted to align somehow with, the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now the air is very clear that Bharatiya Janata Party is not going. It's just going alone. And KCR, as you know, they have cheated. He has
But
cheated.
politically, what does this do, Mr. Subhash? Because we are not just looking at the assembly elections. You also have, of course, the general election, the Lok Sabha elections that comes up. And at that point in time, the BRS, which has been playing fence-sitters, right now probably these sort of statements will completely snub them. And even if there was any possibility of after the elections any sort of support, and that probably can be ruled out now. Is that how we can read this statement that's coming from the Prime Minister?
Exactly. We are going alone. Even in 2019 elections also, we have gone alone, and then we have defeated two important, the leaders in, the BRS party. So it is, we wanted to go alone. We have been telling, our state president also has been telling that, we are just going alone. It is the Congress party, the Congress party and the BRS party are always together, because, the people who get elected in, the Congress party, right from 2014 to 2023, many of the Congress MLAs, including the MLCs, have been shifted, shifted their loyalties to the Congress party. So they feel, both the parties feel that Bharatiya Janata Party is the potential threat, because anyway, and any the person in this whole country, if you ask them that Bharatiya Janata Party will form government in 2023, 24 in the parliament elections, where the BRS party always thinks that they can bring most of the allies who are opposing the Bharatiya Janata Party, that the BRS chief, Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao, his vision, his ideas, his dream have been shattered because no one has really encouraged him. So the question lies the survival of
Okay,
the
Mr.
BRS
Chaudhary, I
party
want you
in
to come in.
Telangana.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
come back. Let me bring in Mr. Chaudhary to some of the statements that you've made. Let him rebut.
Good evening, Deepak. What we have seen today is a new low to the dignity of the chair of Prime Minister due to the lies uttered by Narendra Modi. Because anybody with an iota of intellect can easily discern that no state requires the consent of Prime Minister to change its leadership or to elect a new CM. That too in Telangana, when we have more than 100 MLAs, whereas BJP has only 3. Do we really need his support or his blessings? That was the first lie by Narendra Modi. Secondly, we see that this is just a diversion tactic by Modi to sideline his injustice meted out to Telangana. Not only injustice, but also his actions has led to the development of Telangana being hindered with his partisan attitude. Let me come in here and reiterate why he has made these statements, so that people do not ask why Narendra Modi has not given a single national project status to any of Telangana's irrigation projects, why Narendra Modi has not given Bayaram Steel Factory, which was issued to us in AP Reorganization Act, why Narendra Modi has not given Kazipet Coach Factory to us, which was issued to us in AP Reorganization Act, why Narendra Modi has not given a single bulk drugs park to Telangana, where everybody knows that pharma sector is booming in Telangana, why Narendra Modi has not given a single software technology park to Telangana, where everybody knows Hyderabad is soon emerging as the IT
Okay,
capital of India.
Mr. Chaudhary, I don't
No
have too much
medical
time,
college
so
has
I don't
been
want to deviate really from the main issue here that we are discussing on is the Prime Minister's statement and the bearing of it in the upcoming elections and also the Lok Sabha elections. More importantly, what does this statement of the Prime Minister do to the BRS? Because you've not joined the INDA alliance. You're not a part of the NDA. You're on the fence somewhere, looking at even forming the third front. So a statement like this, I was asking the BJP as well, and they are making it very clear that they don't want to really have you as an ally. How is the BRS looking at it?
No, Deepak, first of all, who has asked BJP for a support or their alliance? We do not want any communal politics in Telangana. We are a secular party. We are a progressive party. We do not want BJP to have its presence anywhere near Telangana. That is the reason why we managed to nip it in the bud only. Today, BJP has no takers. Everybody from BJP is shifting sides to
Does this
either
mean you get
Congress or
closer to
BRS.
the INDA alliance, or does this mean that the BRS will still remain fence-sitters?
No, not fence-sitters, Deepak. We want to bring a qualitative change in the politics of India. We do not want to be aligned with either of these two parties, which have ruled the country for the past 75 years and damaged it beyond repair. We want to bring about a qualitative change. So we will make our efforts to project the Telangana model throughout India, not being a stooges to either of these
But are
two
you
parties.
getting that kind of a support? Because, parties like the JDS, which seemed like they were very close to the BRS, their ideology and how they functioned, even being a regional party, has now closed it up with the BJP as a part of the NDA. So will you be left with nobody around you and, the BRS standing alone at the end of the game is the question that comes up also, right?
Deepak, we believe in quality more than quantity. We will definitely, we have some parties which are in touch with us. which are majorly against the ideologies of these two parties. And we will definitely make our impact felt throughout India, if not in the next election, but the coming election, because change doesn't come out in a single day.
Okay.
But we
Mr.
will
Chaudhary, very quickly,
educate the people of India
we are
about the
getting Mr.
Telangana model of
KTR.
development.
Mr. KTR is reacting. I'm just going to play out that reaction. I'll come back to you. Just hold on.
This Prime Minister is so inconsistent. He says on the one hand, BRS has funded Congress in Karnataka. And he says that he has not allowed us into NDA. हमें कोई पागल कुत्ता ने काटा है क्या कि एनडीए में हम जाके शामिल हो जाएं? आज पूरे के पूरे पार्टी आपको एनडीए को छोड़ के बाहर जा रहे हैं। आपको अगर आप देखेंगे शिवसेना छोड़ के गई है, आपको जनता दल यू आपको छोड़ के गई है, तेलुगु देशम आपको छोड़ के गई है, शिरोमणि अकाली दल आपको छोड़ के गई है। साथ है कौन आपके? सीबीआई, ईडी, आईटी, इनके अलावा है कौन आपके एनडीए में?
Mr. Subhash, respond to that. He says many of the parties have been leaving the BJP. Why would the BRS even think about joining the NDA? Mr. Subhash?
Deepak, are you asking me or Mr. Dinesh?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you because, you know, Mr. KTR has hit out at the BJP and saying that while, you know, there has been a flurry of parties leaving the NDA, why would the BRS even attempt to do this?
See, forget about that. You know, his statement is always, you know, today evening is one statement and then tomorrow morning will be, just other statement. See, as far as, you know, the BRS and, you know, the KCR is concerned, they are very worried about the internal differences between the, you know, in the family itself. And if, you know, if some other person other than KCR who wants to become the chief minister, there will be so much of the chaos in the party, and Harish Rao is a potential threat in that. So, in order to curtail all those things, you know, he thought that you know, the Modi ji is the, you know, the best prime minister. He is going to be there for next elections also. So, in order to consolidate his position in Telangana, so that his son will become the chief minister of the state. So he has asked. You know, Modi himself is telling. He has very clearly said that, and his you know, his the way of
Okay, I just have about 30 seconds left. I have about 30. I think you summarized it, Mr. Subhash. I'll give an opportunity to Mr. Dinesh Chaudhary as well, and then we'll have to wrap. Mr. Chaudhary, only 30 seconds.
So the Congress.
Deepak, what the Prime Minister has been saying can be called a wild goose chase. He has not a single thing to showcase in Telangana, so he's resorting to lies. They have no locus standi here. They haven't developed Telangana. They haven't offered support to Telangana. So they are resorting to lies to damage the reputation of KCRG to benefit Congress. In fact, both Congress and BJP are hand in glove. You can see that they are sharing power in Telangana in 2 municipalities. So you know who is in hand with Congress and who is trying to damage our reputation.
Okay. I'm really short of time, Mr. Chaudhary. As I said, I had only 30 seconds, but definitely this is an interesting topic that has now been raked up by the Prime Minister in the run-up to the assembly elections there. Let's, of course, see how this plays out in the coming days. With that, it's a wrap, and thanking both our panelists. We are slipping in a quick break, a special interview lined up on the other side. Stay with us.